Hi everyone, welcome in. I am Julie Maxon, the main stamper. I am an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up, and I usually forget to say that, but I am an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. I like to start with I'm the main stamper because that's who I am. Welcome in. This is going to be a little bit different tonight. This is Monday, March 3rd, and it is 8 o'clock here on the East Coast, and I like to normally come live on Monday at 8 o'clock and share things with you. And normally I'm sharing a card class. Tonight I'm going to share a box reveal. So it's going to be a mini box reveal. This will not be a long event. I think my live card class last week was over an hour and a half long. We did a really great card class with 6 cards. If you've missed it, you can check back through my feed and see. We did Storybook Friends and it was a lot of fun. Tonight's class is going to be quite short compared to that. It's probably not even going to be 45 minutes long. So if you want to hang out with me for a little bit and check out some of my favorite things, I'm going to share with you what I'm loving from the March online exclusives. Now, if you're new to Stampin' Up and you're not really sure what I'm talking about, Stampin' Up likes to have online exclusives, and they are exclusively online, just as the name implies. So if you can see and hear me, I would love for you to comment and let me know that everything is a go. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about online exclusives. So they are released frequently. It seems like it's really frequent now. Hi Barbara, hi Patty, thanks for letting me know I'm good. So we just had online exclusives come out in January, and I haven't even shopped the entire list yet. And now we have brand new ones. Hi Sandra, we have brand new online exclusives for March. Super exciting. They actually drop to customers tomorrow. So March 4th, when you wake up, you're going to be able to shop brand new products that demonstrators have been able to shop for the last month. And that is one of the perks of being a demonstrator, is we get early information, early ordering, all the good things. So I have a few things here. I do not have the entire list. And speaking of lists, I'm going to get a list for you. If you're on my email newsletter tomorrow morning, you're going to have a list that you can use to shop from. It'll have a picture of each of the products and item number and dollar amount. You can print that list and cross off whatever you're purchasing so that you don't order those duplicates. It is so easy to do. So I'll have a list for you tomorrow. So if you're not on my email newsletter, you have a little bit of time to get signed up and get that. So I have a few things from the online exclusives. Again, I don't have everything. I haven't shopped for everything yet, but I'm going to really share with you my absolute favorites. And it may surprise you, and some of you, it may not surprise you at all, right? If you know me a little bit, you're probably going to guess what some of my favorites are. If you follow other demonstrator, or you are a demonstrator, you've seen some of the products already. You've seen them in action, so you may be surprised what I don't have. So it's always kind of exciting to check this all out. All right, I have chatted with you for a few minutes. Please continue to say hi as you jump on. I will look through your comments later. I'm going to get over to my workspace and we're going to talk about the online exclusives. I have some fun facts for you as well, and I have a little color comparison on what I think is going to be a brand new in color coming up this year. So let me get you over to my workspace, and with all those little teases, I hope you guys are super excited about this. All right, March, oh, and I have a special. I always have a special because I hate to not have a special. I don't want anyone to ever order with me during the week and not receive something fun in the mail from me. Like, my goal is to send out fun things every week and to give you that happy mail experience. So we're going to go with kind of our celebration threshold here, even though celebration's over, and how sad is that, right? So if you order $60 with me this week or more, and this is before shipping in tax, you're going to get a mystery consumable grab bag. And you might be wondering, what is a mystery consumable grab bag? It's going to be assorted 6x6 DSP sheets, embellishments, ribbons, and more. It's going to be basically all kinds of fun little things, Cracker Jack surprises, in a little blue package that's going to come to you in your US address, and they will ship to you next week on Monday. So you'll look for them next week if you're ordering this week. And this is going to go through March 8th. And this is kind of a flavor feel for, I'm doing an online bingo and cards on Saturday. And I know that some of you are sad that you can't come all the way to Maine and hang out and have fun and party and get free gifts and have, you know, all of those things. So I'm actually going to have some of these grab bags at my bingo. And I want to be able to share these with you all over the states, if you're interested in kind of seeing what it's like to have all those fun little things arrive. So my host code is brand new this week. It's 7BS, and don't say anything naughty here, 7BS 9B74X. That is my host code, and it's good through March 8th. This is our little mini reveal, so I'm really excited to share that with you. All right, now let's talk a little bit about what the online exclusives all entail. Okay, I got stuck in your comments for a second. This is this is my, I should probably take this out of my little sleeve. I keep these in sleeves. These are my online exclusive sheets, and these are ones that I'm printing up. So it's got my store in here, just in case you're wondering. I'm not copying another demonstrator. A lot of demonstrators do these, but I create my own. This is the January one that just came out like 2 months ago, right? So these are all the products that you could get in the online exclusives for January. Most of them, I believe all of them actually, I shouldn't say that. All of these are still available for purchase. So if you wanted to get any of these, you haven't shopped yet. I know I still need to get a bunch of them. I have some coming in a box soon from Stampin' Up. It hasn't shipped yet, but I'm really excited because I'm still shopping this list. This is what your list is going to look like. However, your list for the March online exclusive is a little bit longer. Now I don't have all the details, but look at the pretty colors. You know I love colors, right? I color coded this. This is like kind of a peek at what we talked about at my February team meeting. So during my monthly team meetings, we talk about all kinds of things, and we had a little trivia game actually, and it was a lot of fun. So I wrote down all of the exclusives and I categorized them for everyone, and I asked all my team how many DSP packs are in the new online exclusives, and they just took random wild guesses, which was amazing. So just for fun facts here, we have 4 new packs of DSP. We have 1 new embossing folder. We have 10 new bundles. That's a lot of bundles. 10 that are coming out tomorrow. 10 standalone stamp sets. So a standalone stamp set is one that does not have punches or dies with them. They are just simple stamp sets. And then we have, I'm calling them 8 embellishments. So we have all of these things that I'm going to put into a nice little format for you to print and have. But I wanted to share some fun facts with you. There is a lot. The sheets it's not gonna fit on 1 page, so there will be 2 pages. I believe the last one I had here was the November online exclusives. So the exclusives are growing. You can see here that there are more. Every time they bring online exclusives out, they're actually bringing out more product. So it is really exciting to be able to get them. And there is no expiration date that we know of on online exclusives. They're basically until Stampin' Up! Says, hey, we're done selling this. So if you see something you love, we always encourage you to get it quickly. And otherwise, you know, just shop to your heart's content. All right, so now we're going to talk about the fun things that I picked up. So let's start with paper. We're going to start with some paper. So as mentioned, there are 4 packs of paper. We're going to start with this one. And if you guys can see this paper, you're going to notice that it is, don't adjust your screens. This is not necessary. This is actually black and white paper. Hi, Janice, Kathy, Linda, Michelle. I see a whole bunch of friends on here. Melissa. Hi, Corey. Oh my gosh. Greetings. Snowstorm blowing in shortly. Aww. Corey, I love that you're spending the evening here. It is really cold in Maine. It was 0 degrees when I woke up today, but it was very sunny. So it's still really cold, but I agree. It's so nice to be inside when it's cold out. I love the warm heat. Okay, this designer series paper is called Botanical Textures, in case you were wondering, Botanical Textures. And this whole pack is about black and white. So we're just going to kind of flip through the patterns. I'm going to come over here and show you the back side of each of these. Ooh, I like this one. Okay, I haven't seen these yet in person. This is my new favorite paper. I love this design. Okay, this is a nice masculine one. I feel like this could be masculine. It just kind of reminds me of trees, right? A little bit of bark. Ooh, I like this one too. Okay, so this is great. This is the same pattern. It looks like the same pattern to me, but you have the black background and you have the white background, and I really like the black background better. I think the black one really pops. All right, on the back side of that, okay, another really dark, again, masculine. I'm thinking this would be great with automobiles, motorcycles. It just looks really, really like mechanic type things for me. All right, this one is more of a big leaf pattern. You could color this as well. When you have patterns like this, you could grab out your blends or your markers and you could color these leaves in. You could do green if you wanted to be like spring, summer, or you can choose maybe some autumn tones like Cajun craze, pumpkin pie, maybe a little crushed curry. So you could make this into an autumn sheet. I like doing that. Oh, look at that one. How cool is that? That's really awesome too. Okay, so oh, I like this one too. See, I'm attracted to the patterns with the black background. That's kind of interesting. And anyone knows me, I have a black lab, so I don't know why. I don't know. Ooh, this one will be really fun to color. I feel like this is going to be a really nice one to color. This one you could even color with watercolor pencils. I think that would be really pretty on this one. It just is a softer wash look. And then, okay, that's kind of fun. Now, some people are not a fan of these busy patterns, but I kind of like it. I feel like in small pieces, I would probably put this in, you know, as 1-inch strips to accent something. I wouldn't have this necessarily the focal point, but it's a great background piece. Okay, so that is a look at that pattern paper. How pretty is that? So all black and white, and it's been a while since Stampin' Up! Has done an all black and white. Again, this is called Botanical Textures, 12 by 12 designer series paper, and that was really fun. I totally enjoyed checking that one out with you. All right, now we're going to go into another paper pack. This one is called Woven Textures. This one is so much fun. I really, if you like things that are more natural, more textile, you're gonna like this pattern pack because it is really cool. So again, Woven Textures, here we go. We have some really just kind of, you're gonna see these and you're gonna see like, okay, patterns, right? Material. On the back side, we've got this like a linen or a tweed. Okay, so those are those two. And then we've got this one here. You got some great little, okay, am I missing one? Maybe I'm missing one. I feel like those are the three. Do I have them in? Okay, let me think here. What's going on? Okay, so I've got three of these and 3 of these. Normally we get 2 and 2. So is this paper pack? Okay, light bulb moment for Julie. This is fun. This is the fun part of the reveal, is you can feel my brain working as I describe to you what I'm seeing. So you're getting 3 sheets instead of 2 in a normal paper pack. You get 2 of each design, and they are double-sided. These are still double-sided, but you're getting 3 of them. So if you're trying to make a like a stamp stack, you want to do the same card over and over and over. This is very nautical to me, by the way. This is a great pack because you're going to be able to do more with it. So here's a nice basket weave, just like looking down into a wicker basket. And on the back side of this one, we have, ooh, this looks like wicker furniture, right? So some wicker furniture there. And then the last pattern we have is this one. Again, just really natural and neutral colors, which I know some of you really love. Oh, this is my favorite. This may be hard to see the pattern here. It's very linen-esque, like old world linen. I love this one. This is my favorite on this particular sheet. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there you go. You've got 8 designs. So you've got front and back of 4 different patterns. But you get 3 sheets, and that is something so different. I don't think I've ever seen Stampin' Up! Do that. I'm not sure if you are. Linda says this paper is even better in person. I remember that Linda has this, and she was really excited to get it. It is really, I think all of the papers, Linda, you're very true, very correct. All of the papers are way better in person. And speaking of better, I saved the best for last. Now this is called Lovely Garden. I don't have the 4th pattern of paper yet, so I'm only going to be sharing with you again just a sampling of what I wanted to get. The other DSP that I do not have is called On the Go, and it's very like cartoony, traffic-y. It's good for travel if you're doing scrapbooks and things like that. I didn't get that one yet. Now that doesn't mean I'm not going to get it, I just don't have it yet. I picked out my favorites and ordered my favorite things. So speaking of favorite things, look at how beautiful this paper is. Does this not say, I am ready for summer? Because we got some gorgeous colors in here. And on the back side, okay, that one has green. So we're getting 2 each of these designs. So this one has some really small yellow flower print in it, which I love. And on the back side, oh, well, look at that. Kind of more black and white. That's always fun, right? Similar to the other paper pack that we looked at that was all black and white, you could color some of this. You could shade this with a blending brush if you just wanted to kind of wash the paper. You could make that any color that you need to match your cardstock. This one is really lovely. These are probably, I'm going to guess, fresh freesia and Yep, I'm thinking bubble bath for these colors. I haven't looked at the colors, but loving this one. Oh, on the back side, it's really cute, little white polka dots. That's a sweet pattern. Okay, this is a nice green. It's funny how some of them, I feel like they should be this way up in the package and not sideways. Oh, and some purple. So all of my purple fans, you're going to love this paper pack. Oh, look at this one. Again, really bold and bright and just gorgeous paper on the back side. Okay, there's a bit of white and black going on here. I like this one too. Kind of hand-drawn lines. Nothing is straight. So if you have a hard time lining things up on your cardstock, this is your paper right here. Ooh, look at this one. This one screams March to me. That beautiful green, a little bit of yellow. This is like March paper to me. Like I could make a St. Patrick's Day card with this one. And on the back side we have black. So there is a little bit, not every sheet in here. I feel like the back sides were either purple, green, or white and black. But this is a really lovely paper pack. And of course I flipped this over so you can't see the pretty flowers in front, but the flowers on the front, this is what makes this paper pack so beautiful. Now I'm going to just share with you that this paper pack will be part of March Card Maker Club. So I'm going to be getting a bunch of this ordered, and you would be getting half. So you'd be getting a 6x12 selection, one of each sheet that you see here, as part of March Card Maker Club. So we'll talk a little bit more about that later on. All right, let's jump into, speaking of the hydrangeas, we're going to just jump right into the best bundle I think that everyone's going to love the most. And this is probably the biggest one too. This is called Thankful Garden. So you're going to see here the same hydrangea and the same flower patterns that were in that last paper that we just used. This is a photopolymer stamp set. So it's your clear stamp set. These are really big. They're really big, almost like palm of your hand size, the flowers. So they're going to fill up a card front really nicely without having to put so many things on after that, right? So the picture on the case is much smaller than, let's see, how much smaller is it? This is 75%, so 25% if we're doing our math correctly. Stamping math can be hard, but, you know, sometimes we can figure it out, right? So this is a lot bigger than the image here. So these are your flowers. You're getting a few sentiments in here. You make a difference, with love and thanks. So those are separate. Thankful for you, friends. So, and then you've got some cute little stamps in here as well. Now this one comes with masks and dies. So this is a bigger bundle, and this bundle is going to be featured for March Card Maker Club as well. So you'll be able to get this bundle at the catalog or online price if you're in club and you wanted to do so. This is going to give you your outline dies for your stamps, and it's going to give you these bonus dies of leaves. And I love when they give you bonus dies. Also, these have little stitching in the leaves, kind of built in, so it's really nice when they do that. So these are the dies that go with this bundle. And then we have the masks. Now I haven't played with these yet. As you can see, my stamps are brand new. Nothing has come out of the package yet, so I do have to do some playing with this. I will be sharing a card class with this bundle next Monday, so come back next Monday if you want to see this one in action. And then I will give you a sneak peek of the Card Maker Club recipes, again using the same bundle. So I'm going to give you 8 different ideas to use this. So the masks are always numbered, and it's going to be really hard, but I've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's little notches at the top that are going to help you to line up. Once you get everything centered and going, you're going to be able to line them up, and you're going to sponge color on, and you're going to kind of build the layers of the flowers and then the leaves as well. So these are flowers, these are leaves. The masks come with the dies, so you can't just, well, I think, maybe I should double check that before I say words, because sometimes I say words and then they are not true words, and I'm not trying to be, you know, evasive on purpose. I'm just saying what I believe to be true. I believe that you can get, no, well, let me think. I'm going to have to look at that one, because you could get the masks and the stamps and not the dies. So they might be all three, they're probably all 3 individual things, but if you get the bundle, most importantly, you want the bundle, right? You're going to want the dies and the masks and the stamp set if you're getting this one. So that's Thankful Garden. This is my absolute favorite. I feel like it's going to be the absolute favorite of very many people. And it's one that I had to have right away. So you'll see more of that next week. Now you've already seen a little bit from Textured Notes. Now Textured Notes is another bundle, and it kind of goes with that paper. I shouldn't say it kind of goes, it totally goes. You can see the basket, hopefully you can see a basket weave pattern right here, similar to our paper. We've got some very natural leaf stamps. You've got kind of a twisted rope stamp right here. I really like this one. These sentiments say, "You are seriously the best. Thank you," and a little note of appreciation. Now this is a cling stamp set, so it's the red rubber. So when you get them, you peel off the backing from one side and you apply the stickers to them if that is what you want to do. Now you don't have to. You can use these without the stickers on them. It's just harder to see which way goes up or down, but it can be done. So not everyone uses those stickers. So the dies are what I'm saying may be familiar to you because I had to have these. And I'll tell you why I had to have these. Because they're nesting rectangles. They have replaced our deckled rectangles. I was so sad when deckled rectangles retired. And I love nesting because I love to layer. So these are perfect if you like to layer. And I have used these quite a few times already. And they're beautiful. There are different stitching on them, and I think I counted 8 different patterns. I think I wrote that down, but I can't remember right now. Now there are repeating patterns, like this one right here and this one right here repeat a pattern, but you're probably not going to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers of rectangles going down in size. So it's not like, you know, you may repeat a pattern immediately. There's some really great ones here for sentiments, like this one right here, and it's going to fit perfectly with the sentiment and stamp set. This is also going to fit perfectly with lots of sentiments that you already own. So don't think that maybe you don't like this stamp set, this isn't your style, and you're like, I don't know. Then just get the dies, because you can't go wrong with basic nesting dies, especially with the stitching them. This was like probably my first pick. Maybe the next one might be my first pick. Okay, let's review. This is Julie's favorites from the new online exclusives, my personal favorites, and I recommend these beautiful rectangle dies. These are going to be around probably longer even than the stamp set. So make sure you check those out in the online store. Jess loves the nested rectangles. I love nested everything, but you know what else I love, Jess? I love flowers. And I was really, really excited about this stamp set. And for multiple reasons. First of all, this is called Year of Flowers, and every flower here is representative of the month, the birth month. If you think about birthstones, birth flowers, we've got January, so each one says the month here. January, February, March, April, May is Lily of the Valley, which is Julie's birthday month. So pick your birthday month and check it out. June, of course, is roses. July, August, September, October, November, and December, poinsettia, right? So if you know your birth month flower, it's here. And if you're making a birthday card for someone, and let's say someone has a birthday in May. I know somebody's birthday that's April, which is next month. So you can make a really nice card and have their birth month right on the stamp. We have sentiments to say, hoping your day blooms with happiness, sending you a floral hug. I couldn't have picked a better friend. Ooh, that's really sweet. Got to remember that one. And then I love a nice happy birthday. Now these are cling stamps, and they're smaller stamps. You can see here the stature here is going to be a little bit smaller. Now the birth month is right on the stamp with the coordinating flower. Now you might be thinking to yourself, yeah, masking that's going to be awful. Should I cut? No. Back in the day, we used to cut red rubber stamps. We could cut them apart if we wanted to remove something that maybe we wanted to stamp separately. So you may be thinking, oh my gosh, I have to mask these if I don't want them to say January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. But you don't have to, because the beauty of this is the beauty. I was like blown away that this was a thing. So I thought the same thing. I'm like, I'm gonna have to mask this. If I just want the flowers, I gotta mask the birth month. The dies are designed to die cut just the flower and not the birth month. So when you use these little skinny dies, it's going to cut your words off and you're just going to have a flower. Now you could fussy cut as well if you wanted to. You could definitely do that. If you want the word on the flower after you stamp it, you're going to have to stamp it into something like, I don't know, maybe a nested rectangle, right? So that you can have all of this showing in your imagery. So there is a really great little background right here as well, right? So you could use this. This is another great option, right? So you could get this right here into your die cut, and it's just the right size. It's really sweet. I love it so much. Now again, there are a few beautiful, I love them when they do this, leafy dies. These are my favorite because I love to tuck them in and around like a sentiment piece. I would call this a label. So around the label, I might have one hanging here and one here, which is going to be fantastic. And another reason that I like this stamp set so much is I think about samplers. When you take a frame and you create squares, almost like a quilt, and you can make a sampler. I thought, wow, this is going to be a really cute stamp set to make a photo sampler, like a picture like artwork, right? That you would either hang up or you would leave maybe on someone's desk. The sampler would be a great gift as well. So I was super excited about your flowers. I don't know what you're thinking about this one, but this one really excited me, so that's why I had to have it. So those are some of those bundles. I'm just going to check out comments for her. Birth month flowers are nice. Jess says she could see using the flowers multi-stamped in a background with black ink. Oh yeah, that would be really awesome. Jess, you have a great idea. I love it. All right, we're going to go on to, that's it for bundles for me, kids. I don't have any more bundles, but I do have standalone stamp sets, and I've got a couple here to share with you. So Painted Stripes is a background stamp. So hopefully you can see this. This is a distinctive. So you're going to see darker shades and lighter shades, and it's not the ink. So when you ink this one up and it has a dark and then a light spot, there's nothing wrong with your ink pad. Well, I mean, maybe your ink pad needs more ink in it. I always recommend a refill. But this is a distinctive stamp, and that's how these stamps are made. Now, this is a big background stamp, so you've got just one stamp. These lines are not straight, and looking at it, it's pretty boring, right? It's like, oh, it's a background stamp. I love background stamps. This is like instant art to me. Now you could take this stamp, because this is red rubber, it's gonna be easier to apply your ink. So you could actually direct ink on. I would start with yellow, then go to orange, purple, red, you know, do your rainbow colors all the way down. That would be absolutely beautiful. Again, you could do purples and blues. You could combine any other colors you want. You don't have to just do one color of ink, is where I'm going with this. Add some color, use a dauber, use your blender brush, and add your ink on, and then just create some gorgeous art. So I'm really excited to try this out. This is going to make its way into some of my cards, and this is the Painted Stripes. So it's a standalone stamp. You just buy this. There's nothing else that goes with it to coordinate with it. Now let's talk about Arched Wishes real quick, because this one, you might be like, whoa, this seems familiar. Because maybe it's the cupcake, maybe it's the balloon or the banner, maybe it's this cute little arch right here. Arched Wishes, cheers to another year of you. We got happy birthday, make a wish. This is a birthday set. Let's, you know, be honest about that. But the Arched Wishes part of this goes with our, speaking of nesting dies, and you know, I didn't pull mine out, so I don't know where mine are. They might be around the corner in a bag, because I've been pulling stuff to work with all over the place. Let me see if I can find them real quick. Let me see. This is these are things. Oh, right here they are. Look at this. This is part of my problem, is I have messes everywhere. So I need to like do some organizing and cleaning so that I can create a new class. That's where I'm at. I don't have much of a work surface left. Now this is the arched. Let's see, these are called Everyday Arches. I did a whole class on the Everyday Arches bundle, but these arches are perfect for the sentiment right here, right? Cheers to another year of you. So it's another stamp set that's going to go with these arch dies. Now this, if you have the arch dies, you need to get this. Like, why would you not want these words that kind of come along here? You can put your cupcake in here, a balloon. It is really cute. I love when Stampin' Up! Gives us a bundle, which they did with the arched Everyday Arches, and then they give us another stamp set, which means we get even more value with that. And I'm just looking to see, I don't even know where my original stamp set is. Oh wait, here it is. Let's compare. I like to compare a little bit. So these are this is also interesting. So here's fun facts, because I just pulled this out. This is photopolymer, so there's lots of sentiments in here that arch. I have a class on this if you're like, wait, what is this business? Photopolymer. You can check out my previous class. This works beautiful with the arches. This is cling stamp. Okay, so this is going to be your red rubber. So just like that. So there is that difference right there. So, but they both work with the arch dies, and I love when something like that happens, where you can get some extra bonus out of something that maybe you already have, so by using something new. Now there is only one embossing folder if you tuned in late. I categorize these with a beautiful little bit of coloring on my end. And the embossing folders I put in pink. There was one. Mini corrugated 3D embossing folder is what this is called. This will be available tomorrow as well. Now I am a sucker for embossing folders. I absolutely adore them. And when I saw a mini corrugated, I thought, wow, are we doing like a mini embossing folder? Like, you know, 3x3, is this going to be a 3x6? This is actually a 6x6 embossing folder. There's nothing mini about it. It's a regular embossing folder. What's mini about it for corrugation, this is new, I'm making up words tonight. The corrugation is new, or is mini, I should say. So it's mini corrugated 3D embossing folder. So they're talking about the line depth. So you're going to have narrower lines. Now when you use your 3D embossing folder, you want to have your 3D plate. And my 3D plate is currently in my bag that went downstairs with me not too long ago. So here's the 3D plate. The number 4. So you're going to put your base plate, your embossing folder with some cardstock, which I don't have on hand right now. And then you're going to put this on top and run that through your machine. Now the 3D folders are thicker, so they're going to crease your paper more deeply. So if you have problems with your paper cracking or splitting, you can do a couple of things. You can spritz water on your cardstock. And don't wet it down. It's not, you know, we're not making spitballs. Don't get crazy. Lightly mist. And another thing you can do with your cardstock is you can manipulate it. Oh, here's a piece right here. You can kind of break up the fibers. You can use your bone folder and just kind of go like this. Now it'll curl a little bit too. Did you know you can curl paper? So just break up the fibers here back and forth, and that's going to help you to not get those cracks and things in there. Another thing you can do is if you have like the side of your table, this is a really great like demonstration, right, you guys? So you can just run this along the edge. And again, it's the same thing as using your bone folder. It's going to break up those fibers, and it's going to help you to get a nice embossed image without the cracklies and the splits. So those are your best ways to get really good embossing with a 3D folder. So again, that's a really thick folder. So that's brand new. Highly recommend it because I love me some embossing folders. Okay, let's talk about embellishments. Who wouldn't want to talk about embellishments, right? Let's talk about the more neutral embellishments first. These are the neutral matte dots. These are, if I could open them, they're going to be like your neutral colors, right? Your browns, your grays. I believe we're going to have white, basic black, very vanilla, and pecan pie. So this is going to be just be like, and these are flat. I love when they give us the flatter embellishments. They're mail friendly. And mail, I'm talking about post office mail, not just well, then technically these are kind of neutral, right? Like a masculine. So I guess they're male friendly and male friendly. So mail these to your male friends and be friendly. So that is the neutral matte dots. And oh my gosh, I didn't even open this yet. This is a new ribbon. This is called white. It's called white. I'm sorry. White linen ribbon. It's a 1/4 inch thick. So it's a more narrow ribbon. Now if I can get my sharps in here, we're going to get this paper off and we're going to check it out. Oh, I like it. It is narrow and it is linen-y. It's got texture to it. Let us do the bow test and see how we are bowing with this one. We're going to do some bunny ears here. Oh, you know what? My hands are dry. If you live in the north, maybe this is an issue. So I'm going to tell you right now that I snagged a little bit here. Like it snags a little bit. It pulled some of that as I was making my bow. And it's just because I have some rough spots on my hands. So it does make a nice bow. It is soft. It's not bumpy. So there's lots of good things to there. I would probably moisturize my hands a little bit, like long before I'm working with any crafting product, just to kind of I need to exfoliate. There we go. I'm not super fancy, but here we go. I like this ribbon. This is a really nice ribbon, actually. All right, so that is one set of embellishments. Let me remove my little plastic piece there. We're going to check out the next set of embellishments. This one may excite you even more, because this one is Starburst Sequins. Again, this is going to be another flatter embellishment. Wondering if Stampin' Up! Is listening to us say, hey, we'd like some flat embellishments, please. I don't know how this is going to show up best for you. different sizes. So there's 2 different sizes. So the small are on the side and then the big here. We've got Fresh Freesia. This is Daffodil Delight, but to me, it looks like Mango Melody. It's got that more orangey yellow, unless this is supposed to be Crushed Curry. They usually don't tell you on the packaging, which I feel like they should. And then white. So what's cool about these is they're like adhesive. These are adhesive backed, but these are super flat, and they also have that texture to them because they've got like a little starburst pattern on them. Those are really fun. It goes with the hydrangea set, which we checked out at the very beginning, which is going to be part of March Card Maker Club. All of these good things coming up soon. All right, now this is the same thing. This ribbon right here is really fun. First of all, Fresh Freesia is making its appearance everywhere. We just had Celebration with some Fresh Freesia ribbon. This is very narrow. I want to say, like, does this says Fresh Freesia on that side, and on this side it says faux velvet ribbon width 1/8 inch. I thought maybe 1/8. So it's very narrow, but it's a little bit thicker because of the velvet pile going on here, right? This one, let's check out the bow ability. Gonna make that a thing now. I don't know if that's a real thing or not, but we're gonna have to say that. The bow ability of a ribbon. Now, so as I'm making a bow, I'm realizing that like it would be kind of hard. The back side of this ribbon is white, and it's so close to this beautiful little Fresh Freesia here color that it's not huge. It's not a huge notice that like one side is white. Like, so depending on how this lays, right? One's going to be white, one is going to be purple. This probably is going to be more of like a wrapping around a layer kind of a ribbon. And I'm going to have to play with this to see what else I would love to do with this. So I have some decisions to make on this one. So there's a look at your ribbons, a couple of your ribbons. What am I missing? Did I miss anything from ribbon? That is it for the ribbons. There we go. Oh no, I lied. There's one more. I saved the exciting thing for last. Like if you've been checking this out and you're like, ooh, wow. Okay, one more thing, which is really exciting to me. Now you may not look at this and go, wow, that's not really exciting, Julie. This is Pack Your Bags Twine 3-pack. Like I don't make these up. I'm just reading what's on the label. Pack Your Bags. This is from the On The Go set. And this is going to be Shy Shamrock, in case you're looking for some green. This one right here is their Azure Afternoon, in case you need a little bit of blue. And this color right here, any guesses? Does anyone know what this color might be? This is a pink color. It's definitely more pink than red or orange. And it might very well be a brand new in color. And I'm not saying brand new, actually it's a returning in color. So there is great rumor out there that this is Strawberry Slush. It is listed as Strawberry Slush. There's some DSP. The On The Go DSP lists Strawberry Slush as a color, and it lists it here in this color pack. Strawberry Slush was an in color many, many years ago. So we feel like, those of us that are like doing our best guessing, we feel like that might be a comeback color. And here is some Strawberry Slush paper. You can see the old packaging that I have here. This is Stampin' Up. You know, many, many years ago, they changed their paper logos. So they used to have things in the green, and I had a little bit of Strawberry Slush left over. Now, Strawberry Slush is old enough to be in my craft room because I don't get rid of things. When they retire, I keep them. I love them. This is the old clamshell stamp cases. So this is Strawberry Slush, as you can see right here, and I'm comparing it here with some different colors just so you can kind of have an idea of maybe what does this look like. So this is Bubble Bath. This is Flirty Flamingo. I feel like Flirty Flamingo and Strawberry Slush are going to be really happy friends, like really happy friends. And then I wanted to compare it as well to Melon Mambo. So here's some Melon Mambo. So you can see that it is it looks a little bit more orangey when you put it with the purple tones of Melon Mambo, the blue tones, I should say. But I feel like Flirty Flamingo is probably going to be its really good friend. So I had pulled out for my team, when we talked about this at my team meeting, which is something we did last month, Melon Mambo, Strawberry Slush, and I pulled out Pretty in Pink because these were the 3 pinks that came to mind. So you can kind of see here the color. It's going to fit into the medium pink color family, but I feel like after I pulled out some other papers, I feel like Flirty Flamingo and Strawberry Slush, they look really nice together. So I'm really excited that this is most likely a returning in color. And those will be revealed to everyone at Stampin' Up's convention in 10 short days. 10 short days. I'm really excited about that. All right, so that is my box reveal. I just wanted to share with you some of the more recent kits. Now, Stampin' Up comes out with at least 2 kits a month. And it's usually the first Tuesday of the month. So this one is the Thank You Kindly kit. And these are all online. Just like the online exclusives, you're only going to see them online. You're not going to see them in catalogs. This kit has a lot of white in it, but it also has some gold. So this one I haven't played with, obviously, right? I feel like I have one in my craft room somewhere that was opened. I was hoping to find my open one, but we're going to open this one again too. So check out the kits when you're checking out the online store if this is something that you're interested in. You're getting kind of all-inclusive. You've got some dimensionals and tape. You've got, look at these envelopes. Like, this reminds me of wedding, right? They're really just beautiful. You've got some, it's going to be hard to see this. This looks like linen, but they're like little die cut pieces that you would use on your cards. You've got some really classy black and gold foil elements in here, so it's just really neutral, and I feel like you could probably dress this up and do some fun things with it. And here's some more pieces as well. So that's what comes in this kit. So this kit does not have a stamp at all. This is just a simple assemble it and put, you know, use the stickers in here. Now you could, of course, add color. You could stamp a sentiment and add it yourself. You don't have to follow each kit to the T. So that is that one. Let us look at another kit. This one is another one similar, So Much to Celebrate. This kit, again, does not have a stamp set. Some of them have them and some of them don't. The ones that have no stamp set, just like the ones that I'm holding right now, typically range $14 to $16. And it'll tell you right on the directions as well how many items you get to make with the kit. So, and it tells you coordinated colors on here as well. Let's see, 9 cards and 9 envelopes for this one. And there's always leftover pieces as well. Now, this is cute. There's little like ladybug embellishments in here with your dimensionals and your glue dots. So something that I've been doing with my team is I've been actually asking them if I could send them a kit and they would put it together and share some pictures and tell me about their kit experience. And I'm going to be sharing those this week. I've got 2 kits that are completed by my team that I'm going to share all their information with you this week. So you'll be checking that out online. This has some cute little note cards. Oh, look at this, even more, right? So all of these things. Now, Jen actually put this one together for me, and she said the back of these with the language that you may not use are sentiment labels for you, just ready to go. So don't ever throw those out, right? So this is cute. This is way cuter than I might have anticipated. Oh, that's a nice little size right there. And then look at all these fun little die cuts you get with this one. So this is a really sweet kit. I like this one a lot. So I have Jen put this one together for me. So I'll be sharing some things from Jen on that one this week. And this is one that's called Brightest Birthday Kit. This actually takes us back to January. This was a January kit. Lots of fun on this one. You've got a really good stamp set with birthday sentiments and a balloon. And this one comes with an Azure Afternoon stamp and spot. And this one is just plain fun. Now, Elisa on my team put this one together for me in January. So I've got to share these things because I'm really excited that my teamies are volunteering. Some of them are getting voluntold. They are getting these kits from me. I just ship them. They're not paying for them. I'm like, hey, let me ship you a kit. And then I'm saying, can you please take a whole bunch of pictures and then tell me about your experience? So this is a really cute one. I know Elisa had a lot of fun putting this one together. There's some gold foily stuff. You get the tear and tape. So, and then one of the questions I asked them, because I asked some questions, like how tempted were you to take these envelopes and use this design in a card? And then just, you know, oh, cute. Change out the card envelope. Oh, look at this. Foil papers. There's a lot of good stuff in this one. And look, oh my goodness, ice cream. This is obviously birthday friendly. This is going to be great for, you know, kids cards, your kids to put together to give to their friends cards. And then with these bigger kits, you get the spot and the stamp set that you keep all, you know, like forever and ever. Oh, and you also get a block. There's a clear block in here as well. So that's the birthday brightest birthday kit. So I'm going to be sharing a bunch on that this week. And then I've got one more kit. Let's look at one more before we call it a day here. This is going to be, I'm really excited about this one too, Heirloom Arrangements Kit. Now this one's totally different. Most of the other kits you're putting together 3 each of one design. So one design has 3 cards. You get a cute little stamp set. There's a tiny butterfly in here too. We've got thank you, for you, I feel lucky to have you. Oh, that's sweet. I'm trying to read these upside down. I appreciate your kindness and thankful and grateful. Oh, I like these. Now, pecan pie is a great spot to have because that's a newer Stampin' Up color, and they haven't put that in a kit previously. So it's kind of nice, but that they finally covered a spot that, how many Night of Navy spots would you really need, right? So here we go. So the fun part about this one is it makes 1 each of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 cards, 1 each. You got 1 crack at it, and then you're moving on. So great directions here for this one. And oh, I forgot about this. So here is the in case you wanted to put these on a little case, so that you would know what these actually, this is way easier to read, you guys, than trying to figure out this clear photopolymer. So that would have been nice like 2 minutes ago for me to tell you what the sentiments say. All right, so in this kit, again, you're getting a block. So if it's a kit, oh, it says Stampin' Up on it. If it's a kit with a stamp set, they're going to send you a block. They want you to be able to take this on the run and assemble this anywhere like this. Oh, that's really cool. It's kind of like newsprint on the inside of the envelope. Okay, so let's see what else we got here. And I have, again, not put this one together yet. These are some of your card bases. So even though the card bases may be similar, this kit is designed to have 8 different looks. Oh, I like this one. That's really pretty. And of course, you can go completely rogue if you don't want to follow directions. If you are a creative artist, then have fun, right? You don't have to. Oh, look at this, is vellum. How fun is that? So you've got some vellum pieces here, really pretty. And then look how easily these things just kind of like they fall out, right? Ooh, so pretty. I can't wait to put this one together. I'm really excited about this one. Did I look at the butterfly sheet? Oh, I did not. Look at the butterflies. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is like a bookmarker almost, right? So this is going to be probably my favorite kit ever. And you only get to make 1 each, which is kind of sad. I feel like they should refill this one without the stamp set so you can keep creating. So I don't know how well you can see these, but if you go online and check this out, these are available now. So you can see all of the cute little cards that you're creating, and so many parts and pieces here. So there you go, a look at kits. Now, I don't know what tomorrow's March kits will be. There's going to be probably two brand new kits that are going to drop in the online store. So if you're shopping the online exclusives tomorrow, make sure you take a second to check out the new kits that may be available. All right, so that is my box reveal. Ta-da! That's what I have. So I don't have everything. You may be thinking to yourself, okay, so where was the Peekaboo Forest? Because you might have been seeing a lot with Peekaboo Forest. I didn't get that one yet. I'm going to get it, but I didn't get it yet. I'm trying to think of what other online exclusives really popular, but I can't think right now. I can only think of that one. And I know that my teamie and friend Tammy has that one. And so does Jen. So 2 of my teammates actually have shared some cards on our team page. So that's just some fun facts about things that happen in my world that I don't always talk about. Just so you know, like sometimes I'm spending time with my team, and sometimes I'm spending time with my customers, and sometimes I'm spending time by myself in my craft room trying to organize it. To be honest, I don't do that very often. All right, so I don't see any more comments. My commenter has stopped working, so I'm not sure what happened to my commenter. But I would love to know which of the new online exclusives is your favorite, what you're looking forward to, what you may be tempted to order first. Now keep in mind the Thankful Garden bundle with the hydrangea at the beginning. If you are in Card Maker Club, you're going to get that one at a little bit of a discount with me if you want that as part of your Card Maker Club. What do we want to call that? It's It's just an exclusive for my Card Maker Club members. So if you're interested in that, don't order that, because you can get that with free shipping and tax, because I'm going to pay for that for you as part of your club. Otherwise, feel free to order that one. That one's going to be awesome. I'm going to use that next week in my card class, so make sure you come back next Monday at 8. We'll be back to card class. We'll stop looking at all of the shopping things, but there you go. So that's what I've got. I've got to get back to work. I've got a lot of things that I need to do too. I hope that you enjoyed this peek, and I hope that you enjoyed some of my ideas and tips on some of the products as well. I like to share all of my thoughts. Hopefully they made sense, because randomly I will squirrel and they just come out of my mouth. All right, so yeah, my commenter is not commenting. I'm not sure if that's what's going on there. Probably after I refresh my page, I'll see everybody telling me things that I didn't see right now. So I'm going to go ahead and end this live. I appreciate your time. Oh, don't forget. Don't forget. Don't forget. Don't forget. We have an order special this week. We have this mystery consumable grab bag. That's what I'm calling this. So when you order $60 or more this week, now you're shopping the new online exclusives. Tomorrow you're shopping for new kits. You're shopping for basically whatever you want, really. But anytime you spend $60 or more using my host code 7BS9B74X, I don't know if I can say that with a straight face ever. This week you're going to get an assorted mystery consumable grab bag. So your consumables are paper. Who doesn't want more paper, right? Embellishments, ribbons, all kinds of things that I have on hand that I'm going to share with you and give you kind of like a little fun Cracker Jack surprise in the mail. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate your time, and I will see you next week for an amazing card class. Have a wonderful rest of the week, and until next time, stay inspired, create something beautiful, and share the love, everybody. Bye.